All right, hey everybody, Adam from No Idea here. I am on spring break and I am in Orange County, California. All right, and I'm here to relax. That's all I'm here for, is just to relax, have some White Claws, enjoy my time off right now. But I pull into the driveway of my in-laws, and all of a sudden, right next door, I see a dream. I see this big offset smoker, and I'm like, oh my God. So for you, the viewers, I decided to do a quick episode for you so you can experience what I'm experiencing right now, because right now I'm in love. I'm in love. So let's walk over. We're gonna meet Jeff, who is our pit master that we're gonna meet today. So we have Jeff here. Jeff, how you doing?
How's it going, guys?
Awesome. So Jeff, tell us a little bit about yourself. Obviously, you're live in Orange County here, but tell us a little bit about your pit. You know, what do you do for a living? All that kind of stuff.
Again, my name's Jeff. I'm the owner-operator of the Rustic Cue. I work in finance by trade, and this is something that I picked up as a hobby for the most part. And
don't tell my wife that. I have too many hobbies. I can't have any more hobbies. I love this.
And I actually took it to the next step and started slanging brisket.
Love it, slanging brisket. Okay, so brisket. We've talked a little bit. It's brisket, and what style? Like what are there's so many different types of barbecue from different regions of the United States, different regions of the world.
Right.
I've been drawn to a certain type, and that's kind of what has drawn us together right now. Is we've kind of drawn to the same type. What type of brisket is that? What type of barbecue is that?
I follow more of the Central Texas barbecue. Just salt and pepper, and for the most part, I don't use post oak. I use white oak because that's more easy accessible to California. But I did start off with post oak. Post oak and white oak are the closest thing that you can use as far as if you wanted to use post oak. White oak is just as good.
Awesome. So Central Texas has a lot to do with the oak. Is there a different, seasonings? The secrets of seasonings. Is there a specific inspiration in seasonings or people that may have brought you to this style of barbecue versus something else?
So for the most part, I like to keep it rustic, hence our name, the Rustic Cue. We like to use salt and pepper. We like the minimal things in our barbecue. We want the meat and the smoke to actually come through versus putting a lot of mop on it or additional seasonings.
Yeah. So you get that a lot too, right? Where you have a customer come up and you're like, oh my God, this is so good. What's in it? And you're like, salt and pepper, and they're just like mind blown, right?
Exactly.
Like they're like, there's got to be more in it. No, it's just let the meat do its thing.
Yep.
That is absolutely amazing. So here's your rig. We have an offset, reverse flow offset. Correct? Okay. So I'm in the process, and viewers, in a little bit, maybe hopefully later this spring, this summer, I'm doing a whole build myself with my buddy John, maybe with the help of Custer Farms, being able to build my own offset smoker. So tell us a little bit, just kind of give us a rundown of your smoker.
So again, yeah, it's an offset smoker. It's a reverse flow. If you see the Texas style smokers, they're big tanks. They're big old gas tanks that they used to use. This would be comparable to a 250 gallon offset smoker. It's got connected to a Santa Maria style barbecue, which is big out here in California. So again, yeah, it sits on a trailer, so it's easier for me to hop onto my truck and take to any caterings or events or pop-ups.
Yeah, it's beautifully built. It's clean. It looks really nice. So on the other side, and Marty, our filmographer, if you want to call it, what do we have on this side here, Jeff?
This is the Santa Maria grill.
Okay. And feel free to get a little closer if you want to take a.
So again, this is a big thing in California, and how we cook our tri-tips out here. This is our level where we can bring it up and bring it down. We slow cook our Santa Marias. We don't, we try not to burn it. So it depends on how you want to cook your meat. If you want to cook it fast, you want to cook it slow. Depends on the height. It's almost like smoking, but a little bit different as far as like the heat goes.
Yeah, I like the control where, I mean, you can really, you have a ton of control right there.
Correct.
Look at that, Rustic Cue right there. That's an awesome name too. Absolutely love it. So, okay, back around to the other side again. We talked about the oak, talk about the rig, okay? So what do you do primarily for your company? I mean, do you do weddings? Do you do catering? Do you set up in a parking lot somewhere?
So,
what do you do?
For the most part, we do whatever people want us to do.
Okay.
We do, caterings. We have done weddings. Whatever people need us to do, they call us for birthday parties, anniversaries. We've done it all. We do a lot of pop-ups where we show up to breweries, and we'll set up shop there, and then just have people come through. We make it a big deal, and a lot of people will come early, line up just like Texas style barbecue.
Wow. They line up early too, right?
Yeah.
And
That
is amazing.
we start serving.
That's awesome. So tell us about your smoke going on right now. What do we have? We're not going to open it up, obviously, but what do you have in here right now? What's going on?
So right now I've got brisket and tri-tip smoking at the same time.
Okay.
It should be done in the next 5 hours or so. So yeah, that's what we got in there right now.
Brisket going on right now. Okay. So right now he's just about ready to wrap. We're going to cut and we're going to show you some wrapping of the briskets and get ready for the finish of the briskets. Okay, so you just saw the brisket being wrapped, put back on there. There's a lot of work to still do. He's got the tri-tips to still wrap and all that kind of stuff. So we'll wrap this up. There's a couple of other questions I have. First off, I can't go without saying, okay, you got this big melted table here. Obviously, there's a story behind it. Kind of, what's up with that?
So this beauty right here is because when I load these onto my trailer, apparently my trailer got too hot, or my smoker was too hot, and it sits on the back. So it just little character.
I like it. Just a little start. Just a little awesome. And your fingertips, obviously you can handle the meat with probably just gloves on. You can't handle, I mean, you probably can't feel much, can you? That's one thing with pitmasters I hear a lot about. Is
you know what, I've lost some feeling in my fingertips.
That's absolutely amazing. Because that's one thing right now, like, again, and I try to smoke quite a bit, but I can't touch a piece of meat and without being like, oh my God.
Like I can go through pulled pork fairly easily now.
Wow. That's crazy. So Jeff, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Where can we find you if people, again, I'm in northern Wisconsin. I'm just down here on spring break, relaxing. I'm doing this for you, viewers. I'm going out of my way, drinking my White Claw. Speaking of that, hey, truly, White Claw. There's no Busch Light down here. Sorry, people.
There it is.
Yeah, truly, is that your go-to?
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part, cool. Where can we find you? Online, website, social media?
You can find me at the Rustic Cue on Instagram. You can also find us. We do have a website as well, but it's not up to par as where I would like it to be. But the Rustic Cue on Instagram. Instagram's
the way to go. So Rustic Cue on Instagram. You know what? It's Saturday. He's cooking for tomorrow. I'm heading over there tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna have. You're having everything, right?
Yeah,
you got tri-tips. You got some brisket,
pulled pork, spare ribs, and all the fixings.
I'm having it all, and I can handle it. So, everybody, we have no idea what we're doing. Good talk. See you out there.
Take care.